What's up, TigerDrone.com, and today I'm going to be doing a small demonstration on the Eachine H8, uh, which I believe is a knockoff of the JJRC H8. Nevertheless, great little drone. No problems to speak of other than the orientation lights are a little bit ass backwards, but just want to go through some of the functions on the controller here. So you have your trick button over here, throttle up, throttle down, pitch forward, left, right, trim up, trim down, trim left, trim right, and then you also have your power modes over here. But this thing is very sensitive, so some people might not like it. I do. If you just, apply the right amount of pressure, then it handles very well, but if you do it too fast, you'll have some 360 aversions like that. So for the most part, just we'll do the front flip, which you just click on the right stick and push forward. Do a back flip, click on the right stick, pull back. So those are all pretty simple. To change the speed mode, click on the button right underneath the throttle, and then it gets a little crazy here. Try to get it back to us, there's a wind blowing. But as you can see, in the higher speeds it gets a little out of hand. So there are two speeds to this one. It is supposed to have a head locking mode, or a headless mode, so we can try that. Forward, backward. Kind of getting crazy on us here. Not too noticeable as far as what it does, but not the greatest feature. I guess if you're a beginner, it might help you out, especially with how touchy this one is. I'm going to go ahead and turn that off because it's kind of annoying when you're trying to fly, but not a big fan of the headless mode. I'm fairly new to flying, but I never used it to begin with, so it feels a little awkward to me to try to use it. But this thing's a great flyer. Tons of flips. You get a little bit of battery life out of it, probably like 4 minutes or so. But this thing will turn on a dime. Very stable. You can fly it indoors. Prop guards are on there, nice. They do actually serve a purpose on this one. They will protect the motors. Like I said, no issues with this. It seems like most of these minis or nanos in this class that have the open end where the battery bay goes, typically they fly that way, and that's how the lights are set up on mine, but for some reason the lights are reversed as far as the orientation goes. Almost hit myself there. There's a little bit of a breeze, so these things are small, they're light, so if you do catch a strong wind, it can't really fight against it. You got to crank up the speed to fight it, but this one doesn't really have too much as far as drift goes. So you can see, nice and easy to control, can stay nice and tight and little grouping here. But this is one of my favorites as far as minis go. Just the way that it handles and how easy it is to control. Got a little drop out there. But I've had this one for a couple months now and fly regularly, indoor and outdoor. You can get some bumpers to put on the bottom, but in doing so, they do rip off. So.